Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Below and Beyond.
Sector
Working on my
scan.
evil robot colony. In the last video, I got two amazing breakthroughs. I got superior pipes and cables from the heirloom event. If you can get it, I recommend it. I'm working my way through the physics and robotics trees right now. Also trying to get the low G shaft tunneling up and running because I need to get my elevator operational. I do have some stuff downstairs I could really utilize, mainly some electronics, some polymers, some food, which would be very helpful when the Watney challenge gets up and running here soon. It looked like an empty supply pod, but I actually have two vaporators aboard. And I'm gonna tuck this guy in over here because they're not too close, actually just outside of each other's range, which is perfect for me. Keeping these guys tight in with each other, which is good because I got a cold wave coming in the next day. This guy's radius. I don't want to do a problem here real fast. Oh, I need low G hydrosynthesis. Whoopsies. Gonna move that actually up there. So low G turbine is actually gonna give me upgrades for the power, which is gonna be really, really needed here soon. This cold wave is going to start drawing a lot more power than I'm going to be willing to expend at this rate. Let's see. I'll put him... Whoa. Do not know what my mouse did on that one. I'm going to get a couple of these guys built up. I've got plenty of metals. I could do a pretty good solar array. Don't need to right this second. Plus, again, it only works during the overnights. I do want to make sure that I've got plenty of power being produced. Just gotta make sure this guy is up and running. This guy doesn't burn down. This vaporator will pull extra power. This guy's gonna be useless. Wait a minute. Right, I need the low G hydrosynthesis before I can do that. Mars produced food, or IMM produced food. Oh well. This Prometheus 2 is heading back to Earth this time. It's going to try to bring back the electronics needed to do the high-speed comm satellite mission that this colony really, really needs. I got 300 sponsor research, but I only have 180 for my explorers. I could, don't want to, spend more money on exports. But I'm going to need a lot more fuel for this project, which is why low G hydrosynthesis is going to be needed sooner rather than later. Again, don't want to spend any money on the exports.
Complete.
Got the money there, but knowing my luck. Also, wait a minute. I'm sending back 900 million worth of that. Hang on. I'm actually going to outsource here. Dust repulsion is actually helpful. The reason I'm exporting, or outsourcing, excuse me. This is 5,000. $1 billion for 5,000 research points. Export cost on the rare metals is 30 mil per. And I'm sending back a full rocket for that. This guy's going to be just plugging away for a little bit. Got to make sure also that these deposits, once they're close to being depleted, make sure that they're not... make sure they're shut down before I fully exhaust them, because when I do get nano refinement, not if, when, I can go ahead and say, okay, hook up a bunch more extractors to it, and I can just concentrate on just producing more from those sites. Just something to keep in mind. Alright, cold wave is about to set in, so I'm turning the subsurface heater on right now. This guy is drawing 60 power. Perfect. And this guy is going to be... I'm going to keep him off during the overnights. I'm going to keep him off during the middays. This building's going to freeze over, it looks like, but I can also, hang on, open these two guys up. I'm going to try to space out when these structures are offline. There's a 5-day cold wave. Ouchies. Yeah, this demon is definitely trying to kill me today. But also, this tank is pretty much useless at the moment.
Research complete.
Okay, I can now build fuel factories. Meteor storm not coming in. Come on, game. Bring it. Can I fit you over here? No.
Hmm.
If I move this power cable, I could actually fit it right there. Go ahead and set you up over here. I'll go ahead and I'll expand this out just a little bit. Again, this is more to... That was built very quickly.
Funding received.
Alright, got my 900 million. Water tower is offline. Production is... Yep, perfect. I know I haven't spent on the hygroscopic coatings yet for these, but now I've got 2 of these guys operational. I can produce more fuel, which would be, you know, kind of helpful for me. This is really, really bright. Let's run downstairs. So we got our materials down here. We got 46 electronics, 64 food, 36 polymers, just waiting
Meteor shower
to be
incoming.
harvested. Right, he's returned, so let's go ahead and cargo rocket it up. That's going to be our 100 we need. That we're going to need an RC commander. Actually, no, I'm not getting an RC commander yet because I don't have Rover Command AI research. It's about a 3,500. About 3,500 to get done. So I'm just going to bring up this. And Rover Command AI is going to be on this line. One of these 2 here. I want to get that so I can bring over some rovers to do this, but it's also going to bring down extra drones that I can use to help operate this. There's a method to the madness, just go with it for a bit. I'm going to let the game run for a while though, because there's not going to be a lot going on. I'm just scanning sectors. There isn't much to do right now, so I'll come back once there is something to report. Now we got a meteor storm that has officially started off. It looks like everything's coming down by the elevator, which means the colony is going to be in the line of fire from this. I got my Hey coming back. Oh, we did find some polymers. Good for him. Go ahead, I'm just going to move you over here. Actually, just unload everything you got over on this guy. I slapped down an automated electronics factory to work during, really to supplement the lack of electronics I have. It is going to consume some of my rare metals, which isn't great, but I do need to make sure that I've got some of the baseline stuff going on. This is a really tight, compact colony, and God, I am rolling the dice with this one. I'm not, like, I'm worried about, I'm just about to lose everything. Like, this is a very high risk, low reward move I've done here. And 375. And having everything concentrated right here. The meteor storm and the cold wave are about to last the same amount of time, but here's where the meteors are coming down. Right next to the colony. The second time this has happened. The first meteor storm was coming down up here. I'm thinking another one's going to be right about in here. Go shadow spot. Actually, I can turn this guy off. I can... Yeah, we're fine. We'll go ahead and turn... Jesus. Those are right next to my Hey. I'm an explorer.
Meteor incoming.
Yep, right on top of it. Pretty close on the guess there.
Sector scanned.
This is... I hope this guy has enough charge to do this. I do have another
Research
MBS that I
complete.
can... Stop trying to kill my Hey. Just stop.
Meteor incoming.
Oh, shit. Okay, these 2 factories are shut down. Alright, dome fractured. Fine. Not worrying about that. The drones are
Meteor
going
incoming.
to... Move. Okay, repair the building now. Again, I'm not worried about stuff up here being damaged. It's this complex being damaged. And I've got to last another day and a half, almost 2 days on this. I'm just going to keep these buildings powered off. Again, not worried about the dome. I am actually... Okay, rephrase. I'm not worried about the dome because there's nobody in the dome. I'm worried about the impact of me spending all my polymers
Meteor
on fixing the
incoming.
dome. Yeah, this dome is just gonna keep. This dome is gonna keep getting battered. I'm gonna
Sector
lose all my
scanned.
polymers right now on this one. Thankfully, Prometheus 2 has arrived. I can utilize him here. As long as I don't lose my fuel, I'm gonna be okay. Watch me lose my fuel. Yeah, I am right in the line of fire right now. Holy hell. I'm just gonna very quickly get this going. Alright, cool. So we need our metals, we need our fuel. Hopefully the drones that I do have are not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go
Meteor incoming.
running around on all this stuff. This one I gotta worry about. Ugh. Do not like gameplays like this one where it's just like a bunch of stuff coming at me. To do that, I'm gonna need 130 fuel. I've got 83, so these guys will be working to stop trying to kill my hey. We'll be working to get this all online and up and running.
Meteor incoming.
That one I'm okay. Maybe. No fuel loss. No fuel loss. Thank God. Yeah, and these things are pretty much indestructible. Drones running a heavy load. I wonder why. Fuel compression is done. We're on. There it is. Rover Command AI. RC Commander starts with 4 additional drones and command load increased by 12. So I think that RC Commander, a base RC Commander, starts with I think 4 drones with a max of 8. No, 2 drones with a max of 8. And now it comes out with like 6 and a max of 20. 4 max of 8, 8 max of 20, I think is the 2 there. I'm going to go ahead and just put this one up above that. But I do need to keep this technology on here because deep scanning is going to be coming available soon. Storage compression can be helpful. I need to get my hands on. Don't need Moxies right now. Yeah, I'm just going to keep working on engineering, robotics, and physics. X, not going to do that though. This will actually help me. This is a long-term project, but once it's done, of course, I'll be in better shape. 1 day left on both disasters. Wasn't actually expecting the disasters to stack up like this, but I'm kind of here for it. It does, in my head, make a little bit of sense. OCD playing a huge part of that, and a little ADHD. Rocks are just coming hard and fast, giggity. And this, and did you see that there were, yeah, there's some metals up here, but it's outside of range. Go ahead. I will send my hey up here. It's a danger, but it's also a hey, so, you know, it is what it is. 62 power surplus right now, so I could turn one of these guys back on, and I'm kind of tempted to do so. If anything, it'll be the electronics factory. Yeah. Since I've got the excess power, I might as well utilize it to my advantage. The electronics factory takes half the power of the machine parts factory, but I also have like 0 of the electronics that I need to really keep this place up and running, because it came down, it jumped to 109, and then immediately, oh wait, that's just being reassigned to a project, it immediately went away from the count
Sector
of
scan.
what I had available to me. Ooh, lots of concrete here? I'll take that. That'll be nice to get my hands on. Got a moisture vaporator that's offline. I thought I... Oh, you're running on power problems. Let's see. I'm okay with you being off, actually. And actually, I can just burn 2 polymers here to make this guy essentially useless until this cold wave ends, because this building will need to be repaired. That's fine. And once, you know, once it thaws out, and then I can utilize... Oh yeah, I still have to get decommission protocol done. Hang on. Let me get decommission protocol done to unscrew up this air tank thing that I did way the hell back. Another, also, Rover Command AI, I can send my hey out to grab all of the metals that's just kicking around up here. Got 52 up here, 51, 16, 51, 33, 55, 23. There's a lot I can go grab with my hey, assuming I just, you know, get that technology research real fast. So it's going to take about 5 days, geez, to get done up. Fuel, I'll have enough of that here in a moment. Cold wave, okay, meteor storm's over. I'm actually going to... I'm going to keep my MDS operating. There we go. Subsurface heater will shut you down. I'm going to turn you back on. Also add hygroscopic coating for you. IMM's closing a trade route that I had no interest in doing. This guy's going to need to be maintenance. That's fine, but I am going to be able to fill it very quickly. with all of the excess water I've got. Let's go ahead and turn you back on, running at a slight deficit during the overnight hours. Actually, I have both you guys off overnight. And you can be on all the time, you can be on all the time too. Okay, slight issue on that front. Let's get some more power going. I think just solar panels will be the way to go for the moment, so let's go ahead. Here. Here. That's not a bad setup. Just having some extra solar going to keep this guy topped off during the day. I think that'll be okay. I do also think another one would be a good idea to slap in there. So let's go ahead, grab him. Ooh, actually fits right there. It's gonna be a happy little power accumulator. Take some concrete, some polymers. Boom. Alright. Ooh, we have some polymers over here too. Let's there's 50 over here somewhere. 33, 24, 24. Need a bigger... Ah, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Right in here. Look at all this concrete. I think I know where I'm going to be setting up a little concrete mining outpost in the late game. Be right over there. I'll load that over here. RC Harvester's on his way. Prometheus 2 is on his way. And just waiting on stuff to scan. Another good thing about bringing an RC Commander down once Rover Command AI is done is I can take that thing with my hay or my harvester, and I can take down, grab some of these electronics, grab some of these metals, and I can just put a bunch of sensor towers down here and make sure that that area gets scanned rather quickly. So we're just full on you. Okay. Let's see if we can do any trades on stuff. We'll do concrete for... I guess concrete for polymer. I don't have my polymer factory set up yet, and I can build one. I need to build one.
Sector scanned.
We'll take electronics to do, but nobody's willing to trade for that. You guys suck. Alright. Polymer factory. Doesn't produce nearly as well as the rest of them do. Just gonna do that here, and then just run the pipes out, run the cables out. Thank God for superior pipes and cables. This will take fuel, this will take water. It'll start producing a small amount of... Yeah, it's gonna produce 3 per shift, that's it. If you want to get a lot of these things going, you need to go for actual... actual factories. These ones are, they're fun for robot colonies. You don't need them in full playthroughs. This is more of a, hey, let's have some fun with this game. if I had to guess, close to 500 hours in this game right now. I've been playing this one since its release fairly consistently. Almost all my playthroughs that I've done in this game, you've been watching on my channel for all these years. So I've done most everything. The only thing I've maintained that I have not done in this game is Kona, Church of the New Ark. It doesn't appease to me. It is probably an ultimate hard mode one I should do, but just doesn't really grab my attention. Excalibur, Yukon, Komodo. Okay, Komodo I still need to do. This one there I hadn't done yet. Okay, wow. Alright, once this technology is done, I really need to... Actually, I'm going to spend on this one. This one I actually need to spend to get this one done, because I can immediately get a supply pod, bring it up here, and then use the drones from it to go do those missions. Slight hiccup in that process is that... Oh wait, you're offline overnight? Get working, please. Need to make sure that I'm producing as much fuel as I can to supply, to run these to run those planetary anomalies. If they're asking for drones, I can send them, but I only have 10 drones. I can't do a mission that says, oh, I need 9 drones for this. That's a suicide mission for my colony. I'd lose most of the colony in the process for it, so not really beneficial for me. During the daylight hours, I'm actually running on a slight surplus. Right, because these guys are off during the overnights. I can work with that. I'll turn this guy off in the overnights too. Just they don't need to be operating at the same time that these guys aren't operating. So let's see, these guys are doing 5 apiece. Let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 35 power they're producing. So this guy's taking 22. I'm okay with having a little bit of a surplus going here. Also, I did realize about that outsourcing, I'm going to be putting myself in a bit of a pinch. What I'll most likely do is bring a rocket up, Prometheus 1, because I think Prometheus 2, yeah. I'll bring Prometheus 1 up to do those missions. There's also going to be doing, if I'm not mistaken, that said there's going to be doing, sorry, my brain's still not working at 100% this morning. I've been up for a while.
Sector scanned.
Something was there. Research spot. Okay, I can work with that. If I bring up Prometheus 1, if I bring up a full rocket, I can do multiple missions. Seriously, nobody wants to trade for any of this stuff? These are a-holes. What if I do machine parts for metals? I'm just curious if anybody would nibble on this idea. I've got 72. I can make more machine parts. Yeah, Colony's just being dicks. But Rover Command AI, I'll load up one RC Commander for Prometheus 1, bring him up here, and then I'll run the missions with it, and also get the sensor towers down here. Because I'm going to have to go back, and I'm going to have to go... Yeah, look how much money I'm going to have left. Broke off my ass here. I could run the missions, calling for the drones and whatnot, and then turn around. Oh, yeah, that's right. Auto mode's
Sector
active.
scan.
Yeah. So Hei's going to be off doing his thing for a while. Right, that stuff got scanned out. Since they're actually closer to where my sensor towers are, I can do a little bit more with them. What do you want to say? Like, got a lot of dust devils going on up here and down here, also over here. But if I send an RC, build the sensor towers. Jeez, I need to get back on topic and stay there. Sensor tower is this, because I've got to deep scan this whole section. Get this area flattened out, get the ramps built, so I can connect to it easier. And I can just run pipes and cables up to here. Load up the harvester and the transport with the materials needed to build the elevator. Put down, most likely an MDS on it to protect it, and then I'll have access to the underground and all the materials that have been in the underground this whole time. Okay, he's working his thing, that's good. And high-speed comm satellite probably going to get done around the same time this guy gets back. There it is, drone assembler. Gonna need you. Absolutely gonna need him. Probably gonna set that down right there for when I do get Mr. Watney up here, or Miss Watney. I don't know who my lucky colonist is gonna be, but I'm gonna have serious questions if I go through this
Sector scanned.
boundaries phase and somehow have a kid if I only have one colonist up here. I know if that happens, I'm like, wait a minute. Or do covert ops, go to the other colony, recruit a bunch of colonists, then bring them back. If I get my first 3 biorobots to be security officers, I could do it that way and kind of cheat my way through the Founders phase. But I do think it also would make sure I didn't get the achievement for the Watney challenge. If I did it like that, I'm pretty sure the game would not give me credit for it. So I'm going to try to game the system. I know it's not going to work, but damn, it'll be fun if I did. Got plenty of fuel being loaded up here, which means that this rocket will be able to head out right away with drones once it gets here. And checking again the planetary view. So Tungsten needs 5 drones here. Sanctuary needs 9 drones. You just need a straight RC Explorer. I've got one of those. 8 people. Nope. 6 drones. 6 engineers. So Savannah and Yukon are non-starters. Excalibur, Komodo, Sanctuary, and Tungsten are all projects that can be done. So I need a lot more fuel for this. I need to have about 120 fuel to get that up and running. Note also the polymer factory is consuming fuel, so there's a balance that's going to have to be done here. Make sure this works. If I'm not mistaken, yeah. Oh, production's 6 now. That number's increased. Interesting. Note that I haven't gone in the underground in this video because there's nothing to report in the underground. I'm just chilling over here. There's been a significant amount of cave-ins. Decommission protocol is done. Actually, no, I can do something over here. See if I can find the mystery. Oh, bottomless pit. Sweet. That's 4 breakthroughs right there. Wasn't expecting to have that one. Well, actually, there's only 4 underground things. You have the ancient artifact. You have the bottomless pit. You have the jumbo cave and the cave of wonders. Bottomless pit and ancient artifact are the 2 best, I think, because the ancient artifact increases, it can do a lot with drones, makes them indestructible, carry more resources. Essentially, it's artificial muscles as an event.
Sector scan.
And then you have the bottomless pit, which gives you multiple breakthroughs. Cave of Wonders is a comfort boost, which is good if you're doing a lot of mole people stuff. And the Jumbo Cave is like, okay, yeah, I can build big domes down here. Good if you do the cave stuff. But, and my ranking on them, top, like best to worst, I'm going to wrap up here in a second because my little one's waking up. Bottomless Pit, Ancient Artifact, those are almost tied. Cave of Wonders, and Jumbo Cave. I'm going to put my cut in here because she's starting to fuss, which means she's probably getting a little bit hungry. She's been asleep for a few hours. Next video, we'll go ahead and get the high-speed comm satellite done, get some missions done up. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.